Do the townspeople feel a bit odd to you?
They probably just think we look strange. I'm sure the way we're dressed is unusual here.
This is also a part of the Moonlit Isles. Moonlit Isle, Blossom Isle, Imugi Isle, and the Misty Isle as a whole are called the Moonlit Isles. I have a deep connection with this land. There was a long civil war surrounding the ownership of these isles. I participated in that war. You aren't wrong. That's how my comrade became a lord. He was a virtuous man, of fine character. But he... Let's stop here. It's not a pleasant story to hear.
The Lords of Aisha are a bit different than the Lords of Asgard. All the land belongs to the Emperor, and Lords simply look after the land under the Emperor's orders.
What's the difference? A king and an emperor are both just people that look after the land.
I've seen this in a book before. There isn't a real reason, but emperors are much more powerful than kings. For example, can you imagine the King of Terra acting rudely towards Spike or Rachel?
No. I mean, that definitely could not happen. It doesn't matter that he's the king. That would mean war.
Here, that's possible. The people, land, mountains, oceans, trees, grass, and even the tiniest insects all belong to the Emperor.
That's... How is that possible?
What are you whispering about? Who are Spike and Rachel?
Huh? No, it's nothing.
There's no reason for the Emperor to get involved in fights between provincial royalty. Who do you think benefits most when their fighting weakens their influence? The more they fight and bicker, the more they'll rely on the Emperor.
Pascal is related to the Emperor. Due to various circumstances, he's traveling with us right now. But of course, he's still aware of such political affairs.
But about the fighting among royal families. Is that war still ongoing?
No, that war's over. Shirota and I ended it.
Now that you mention it, I think we had trouble finding a ship to bring us here too.
You're right. Plus, the people here, they seem like they're on guard.
Are you the Lord's guard dogs?
If you don't want to die, you'll tell us everything you know. Where have you hidden the young lord?
By the young lord, do you mean Ace?
As I expected, you guys do know something. Where is Ace?
He may be young, but you dare address a lord by his name? There is certainly a crisis on the Moonlit Isle. Explain everything that's happened. Only then will I spare your life. I ended so many lives. For a better world.
Teo.
I thought that if Shirota could show how well he'd lead the Moonlit Isles, even those that lost the war would concede. I pushed forward, staining my hands with the blood of countless people, for my belief in a peaceful future.
It's impossible for war to have a clear good and evil. You cannot expect someone that has lost family, a lover, or a friend to be able to forgive their enemy.
Isn't that why you started on this quest? to seal the power of destruction away and end war. So, do not despair.
I don't. I've seen 2 young children that were once swept up in a war let go of their bitter resentment in an act more mature than that of any adult.
Are you talking about Ace and Taka?
Yes. Sylvester, I shall go off to visit Ace for a while.
Take your time. The weather is nice, and the flowers are blooming. It's fine. So take all the time you need.
Thank you.
Now let's see. Let the war sort itself out. In the meantime, since there isn't anything to do while Teo's gone, how about we tidy up the soldiers around here to make sure they aren't disturbing civilians?
Soldiers harassing the civilians during war. This might get a bit rough.
I'll gladly help with something like that. I'm in. Is everyone okay with that?
Count me in.
Really? Okay, then let's go. I quite like this kiddo. Surely, this journey will benefit the future for kids like them.
I would have preferred patrolling with Sylvester, but I just feel uneasy without him around.
What's with that sigh?
It's nothing. Anyway, what happened here?
It's exactly what Sir Teo speculated. A rebellion. The nobles got together to bring down the Lord. They took advantage of his young age.
Do you think it's right for us to get involved in this war, Pascal?
The Emperor probably doesn't care who wins. He's probably only interested in the taxes that the winner will pay. So, honestly, I think we should sit this one out. Our mission isn't to leave our names down in history. It's to work in the shadows to seal away the power of destruction.
I don't know. I'm usually the kind of person that approves of violence if it's to bring about justice.
You'll get in trouble saying something like that in front of Master Sylvester.
But no matter what the reasoning is, the moment we get involved in a war, we're judging the weight of the lives of others. Are they our allies or our enemies? More lives or less lives? Dividing between lives that are valuable and those that aren't. That is war.
Delans, getting too engrossed in thoughts like that will lead us to repeat the same mistakes we've seen so many rulers make before.
Yes, you're probably right. But I believe that there are certain especially noble lives. For example, Sylvester.
I know that Master is a noble person, but Master Sylvester would probably hate to hear that.
Right, that's the problem. Sylvester began this journey to change the world.
Wah-ha-ha! I'll eat you all!
That's a monster. Why are there monsters on the battlefield? They're even killing the soldiers that have surrendered.
I can't read your mind. So, what do you want to do? Do you want to get involved or not?
I don't know. But we need to save those people. Let's go, Pascal!
You! Where are you from? I was sure I'd taken over all the ships that traveled to and from Aisha.
So you're the reason why I struggled to find a ride here. Thanks to you, I crossed over here in a rowboat. It wasn't pleasant.
Huh? You came here by rowboat? Are you telling me you rowed all the way here?
That's right. I rowed myself here.
Do you expect us to believe that?
I never told you to believe me, but What choice do you have?
Captain, haven't we settled things with the mainland regarding this rebellion already?
Rebellion?
You brainless fool! How dare you run your mouth?
Forgive me, sir.
I don't know who you are, but I have no other choice now.
I don't care about this rebellion or whatever. But you dare to draw your sword at me? You'll pay for that.
Teo is taking longer than expected. You don't think he's decided to stay on the Isle to resolve the situation, do you?
That would make our journey to find the Shards of Destruction a bit longer. Still, the Lord's grandfather was Teo's friend, so he may decide to stay behind.
He really is a good man. You're right, though. Our journey to seal away the Shards of Destruction is important, but friends are important too. Teo will have his own reasons, so we can't force him to come with us. What do we do about the Shards of Destruction left in Aisha, then? There are probably quite a few.
Don't worry, Master. I knew this would happen. We've taken care of everything.
Oh, Pascal and Delens. When did you return?
Just now. We weren't even gone for that long. It feels nice being welcome.
Of course. But Pascal, what do you mean you've taken care of things?
I've already commissioned some skilled fixers to collect the Shards of Destruction in Aisha.
What? You know how dangerous the power of destruction is! Fixers are only ever after money. Who knows what they'll do if they find out about the power of destruction?
Trust me. Do you know of the Shadow Clan? They're the greatest intelligence organization in Aisha. I commissioned them for this task.
The Shadow Clan? I have heard of them. Their leader is a man called Reaper. Despite his name, he follows a creed not to kill the innocent.
Yes. I can't recommend getting too close to them. But intelligence, assassin, and mercenary organizations will never disappear. Especially in chaotic times like now.
I say this all the time. We aren't on this journey to destroy all evil. We are on a mission to seal away the power of destruction. You do know what became of those who sought to destroy all evil and create a utopian world, don't you?
Our desire to seal away the power of destruction isn't a small wish either. We can only achieve it by using all the means we have at our disposal.
The Shadow Clan has strict rules and connections to the royal family. They're a reliable enough organization.
Very well. I don't know much about the Shadow Clan, but I do trust you, Pascal. If you're saying that they're reliable, then they must be.
Thank you, Master. The fixer that they sent should have arrived at the Moonlit Isles by now. Let's head to the meeting location.
The Shadow Clan.
I know what you're thinking. Intelligence organizations can't be created or dismantled in just 15 years.
Do you think Ellen and Ellen are alive yet?
Dark elves live as long as elves, so they might be.
Hey, are you the client? What a crowd. So, who's Pascal?
How dare a fixer speak to a client in that tone? You've got a foul mouth. You're right. I'm Pascal, the one who commissioned your task. I shall pay you, like always. Now, hand over the goods and leave.
They said this was commissioned by someone important, but you're just a jester with a big mouth.
What? How dare you, peasant?
Keep running that mouth and it might kill you.
Now, let's not do this. Pascal, this man has done a great deal for us. We know better than anyone how difficult it is to gather the shards of destruction, right? And you, I don't imagine that the fees for commissioning the Shadow Clan for our task are cheap. Since you've accepted the task, you've probably been well compensated.
If you say so, Master.
Actually, no. I haven't been compensated yet.
What?
Yes, that electrifying look in your eyes. Are you Teo? There's only one thing I want as payment. To face off with you, the strongest swordsman in Bahasa. I accepted the ridiculous task of collecting these weird rocks for one thing. I don't know what you're trying to do with them, but it's best you just forget about it. 'Cause you'll die at my hands today. My name is Kyle, remember it. Once you fall into hell, mention that you were killed by me. There'll be many souls to pity you.
You dare? You're quite the character. Unfortunately, I am not Teo. He's away, attending to some important business at the moment.
What? Oh, damn it. I rode all the way here on a tiny boat for this?
You rode yourself here on a boat? From the mainland all the way here? I see, he's crazy.
I'm Sylvester. As you can see, I wield a spear.
Now, how about I kill you all off first? Teo will definitely come find me then.
How dare you!
The deal is off. Take it up with the Shadow Clan if you like. So, if you want these stones, bring Teo here.
What? How dare you? How dare you break an agreement with royalty?
Oh, this is good. Come at me all at once.
No. Everybody stand back. I'll take care of him.
Master! Sylvester!
Huh? Why? Come on! Do you all think I could lose?
Well,
Follow me. I know a place where we can duel.
Damn you!
Where are you attacking? I'm over here!
I think Sylvester intentionally chose a location with a lot of monsters. That Kyle guy looks pretty strong, but I guess Sylvester isn't too worried.
No, that man's skills aren't those of a normal assassin. Chain weapons are not very common. They are incredibly difficult to master, but those who do can easily use them to tear their opponent apart.
Wow, they're terrifying.
Those chain attacks would be dangerous if we didn't see them beforehand, even for me and Pascal.
Actually fight me!
Such great talent. In just 2 to 3 years, he will be able to fight on par with me or Teo. I wonder how he'll grow, but... We're done here. Unfortunately, your skills aren't nearly strong enough to challenge Teo.
What? That guy Teo, is he really stronger than you? Okay then. This ought to be fun.
You're quite spirited.
What? No! Fight me!
It is true that I need the Shards of Destruction, but I don't think there's a need to continue fighting.
What? You?
There will be Shards of Destruction here in the Moonlit Isles, too. You may challenge me after you've gathered them.
Really? Fine, whatever. If those are the conditions. They were easy to gather anyway.
The Shards of Destruction were easy to gather?
He's so confident. He was really strong, though.
However, I'll be keeping these rocks I've gathered till our next duel. Can't let you guys run off with them.
Okay, but we have a demand too.
What is it?
Take Evan and Karen with you.
What?
Master, out of everyone, why Evan? He hasn't been a part of our group for long. How could you? On such an important mission.
Is that so? Would you like to go instead, Pascal?
No!
Yonhee? See? That's why. The Shards of Destruction are dangerous. These terms are fine with you. Right, Kyle?
How foolish. If I were really to have a change of heart, do you think these three will be able to stop me?
Now, Evan and Karen.
Sylvester, I can tell you're worried about Evan.
Huh?
Like it or not, the Moonlit Isles have already been swept up into war.
It is like you can read my mind.
Master? Master Sylvester?
Those kids aren't fit for war.
I think I know what you mean.
Master? What about me?
Huh? Oh, well, I need you here.
Right? It's not because I'm less important, right?
That's a silly thing to be concerned about in a relationship like ours.